why are you really kind of concerned? Why are you scared and wanting to start giving your children something that will make their genotypes to change? Girl, your husband is not in town, right? He's based abroad. And if you feel you know that nothing went on between the both of you, why are you scared of letting him come to run the DNA test? Because through the DNA test, they will discover that he's the father. If he's truly the father, if he did not do anything while he was away, as much, no matter what your family tell you, no matter what your village people try to tell you, because there's this mindset we have back home that once a man gets you pregnant, you force him to get married to you. You don't force a man to get married to you. No, if you force him to get married to you, he's not going to take responsibilities for you. He will hate, like, how long will you endure that relationship before you run out? So why don't you stay back, pick up the pieces of your life and move ahead? You will still see someone who really values you for the woman you will later become, and then get married to you. And there's something I wanted to say, but I don't want to say because before Nigerian people we will start thinking that, oh, this lady is trying to say something. So, but that's just where I'll peg it. And I also want to give kudos to this man for agreeing. He owned up his responsibility. Yes, I did this. I am responsible for this, but I can't get married to her. And he made it so plain. Hey, analytics has shown that a greater percentage of people who watch our videos are not subscribed to our channels. And some who are subscribed did not turn their notification bell on. I am just urging you to please do well to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, make sure you share your thoughts in the comment section, and also share them. This way YouTube will be able to take it to the larger audience and let people know that there is something powerful happening on this channel. Thank you. Hey gorgeous, and welcome back to Hide My Identity, where we talk about people's real life stories and profile, like give you the platform to profile the possible solution or contribute on what you want to share. So today we have two very short stories which we're going to because I don't want it to pretty long, so we're going to be digging deep into them immediately. We're not going to waste much time, but before we do that, do not forget to like, subscribe, share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And statistics made me to understand that a lot of you are not subscribed to my channel. You just come here, watch, laugh, and then move. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, and let me know your thoughts. And do not forget to please share it out. Without further ado, let's dive into this. Please, ma, I want to ask you, I am AA. My husband is AA too. My two sons are AS, so my husband wants to run DNA tests on them. He isn't based in the country. Anytime he came back, we will meet and I will get pregnant. You know what she mean by we meet now. Now he wants to run DNA on our sons. Reason for this, genotype of our sons were done in their school during registration, and my husband somehow came across this and saw AS. Please, ma, is it true that green tea and bitter kola can change the genotype of someone? Do you know about this? I want to start giving my sons this mixture to change their genotype. Reply me fast, ma. I don't know why you want to start giving your children green tea and bitter kola. This is the first time I'm hearing something like that. But I think, in as much as I know I'm not I wanted to become a doctor, but I ended up not becoming a doctor. But I think I know something, 18 or 2, maybe not a very vast knowledge about this, but I don't think that two parents who are AA can give birth to children who are AS. Maybe there might be a possibility that they may give birth to children who are AS, maybe from their grandparents. I like, you can see my ignorance in this particular area. Not like ignorance, like we can see how short of knowledge I have in this particular topic. So if you're a doctor here, you're a nurse, or in medical field, let us know in the comment section. Is it possible for a couple who are AA, both AA, give birth to children who are AS? We would like to know. So now, why are you really kind of concerned? Why are you scared and wanting to start giving your children something that will make their genotypes to change? Girl, your husband is not in town, right? He's based abroad. And if you feel you know that nothing went on between the both of you, why are you scared of letting him come to run the DNA test? Because through the DNA test, they will discover that he's the father. If he's truly the father, if he did not do anything while he was away. I'm not supposed to be laughing. But yeah, if you did nothing while he was away, you should be confident enough for him to come run the DNA test he wants to run on them to be sure that your kids are safe. But if you did something while he was away, you went for an away match, then you should better confess on time so that he will, instead of waiting for him to come back and discover himself, try to confess and try to look for the solution, because I would always say that our decisions are consequential. Whatever the decision you take today are very, very consequential. You know the end of what you're doing. So if you did nothing, we relax. Let him come and run the DNA test and know what's up with your kids. But if you did something, the earlier you confess, the better for you. And this is a problem for me now. I don't know why people, if you don't have the grace to do a long distance marriage, don't even try to start going into long distance marriage. It's not for everybody. That's just the honest truth. But instead, there are people that I know, even in this China, they'll be like, oh, my wife is back home and my kids, and you're here 3 years, 4 years, you've not gone back home. And maybe when you finally get to go back home, maybe once in 4 years, once in 3 years, you just get her pregnant and you go. And you feel her body is firewood. I don't think it makes any sense. If you're not, the more you try to run around, say, oh, you're going to make more money, you want to set the greener pasture for the family, the more you are setting your family up to making them exposed for the enemy to come in and prey into the peace of your home. If you know you cannot do long distance, don't go and marry somebody and keep them and expect them to stay chaste or to stay faithful with you or for you. These number of years are going to stay away. And even you, the husband, what makes us want to believe down that you were actually faithful when you were away? I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but madam, if you did not do anything while he was away, there's nothing to be scared about. Just wait for him to come back and run the DNA test, and you and your kids will be safe. But if you did something, then you better confess on time instead of waiting for him to come and discover by himself. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think she should do? And this is the first time, like I said earlier, I'm hearing that green tea and bitter cola can change somebody's DNA. If this is real, I don't think we'll still be having like SS and AS patients. Well, I call them patients. I wouldn't call them patients. AS and SS people still struggling with this situation. So that's that on that. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Moving on quickly to the second story. Um, this is someone who, this was a message I saw in a fellowship group, and I'm like, okay, I contacted this person personally and asked him that I would like to speak with the lady in question, but he did not permit me to speak with her. And I'm like, okay. Now here is the story. He's saying that his sister came to me and she said that she's pregnant for a guy and some other things she said. I met the guy and the guy told me indeed that he's responsible for the pregnancy, but likely will not marry her but he would take full responsibility of the girl and the baby. Please, I want to know, is it a must for him to marry her? Please, I need your views. Thanks. It is not a must for him to marry her. The moment you start opening your legs and wanting to do, just get ready for what comes after that. I know there are some persons who don't know. Let's all agree that the ignorance is still like very much in people's blood, to the point where you don't know, but let's just claim that you don't know. Finally, you're pregnant for this guy, and you think getting pregnant for him will pin him down to get married to you. If he say he doesn't want to get married to you, you can't force him. You don't force people to be in your life. And as a woman, you don't force a man to be in your life. I know sometimes you might feel like, okay, this guy has ruined my life by getting me pregnant, and maybe you're a student and you can no longer go to school, temporarily at the moment. What do? You have to take up responsibility. I want to even give you your accolade, your flower as the woman for not choosing to terminate the pregnancy. You chose to give birth to that life, right? Now that you have chosen to take this bold step, why don't you finish it at the end? After you have given birth, you have put to bed, try to go back to school if you're once in school, or try to sharpen your skill. If you have something to do, you must make sure you find something healthy, or no, a business to run. And even in the midst of that, be sure you heal from this trauma. You don't pin a child to a man. You don't make a man force a man to marry you, especially when he has no interest in getting married to you. This is one thing that will happen when he gets married to you. If you finally force him to get married to you, he's going to hate you. You will lack the attention. You will feel more lonely than ever. You don't force a man to do something. Men are not emotional like us. You don't really for when you force a man to do something, be ready for the repercussions and the things that come after, because he's going to treat you in such a way that you will really really wish you never forced him to get married to you. So your life is not finished. You're not going to be the first baby mama. You're not going to be the 100th single mother. So just pick up the pieces of your life, go back to God in prayers, asking for direction, fix your way right with God, and pick up the remaining pieces of your life. Get focused on yourself and your child. Heal up and don't use because if you don't heal, you may want you the trauma may really really affect the rest of your life. It may haunt you to a point where you begin to hate this guy or hate men in general. And when you want to get serious, maybe get focused with your skills or with your business, you will not give it your 100%, that you block out your heart from anything love, which and at the end of it all, you're still hurting yourself. So be open towards healing. Trauma is a thing that separates us from truly being feminine. So be open towards healing. And while you're healing, make sure you stay focused on yourself, your child, and the career you have before you. Like I will say, I will not say this much. No matter what your family tell you, no matter what your village people try to tell you, because there's this mindset we have back home that once a man gets you pregnant, you force him to get married to you. You don't force a man to get married to you. No, if you force him to get married to you, he's not going to take responsibilities for you. He will hate, like, how long will you endure that relationship before you run out? So why don't you stay back, pick up the pieces of your life and move ahead? You will still see someone who really values you for the woman you will later become, and then get married to you. And there's something I wanted to say, but I don't want to say because before Nigerian people will start thinking that, oh, this lady is trying to say something. So, but that's just where I'll peg it. So this is where, let me know your thoughts. I would like to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think she should do? She should peg, should she pin the baby with to him and force him to get married to her? Or do you think, are you of the same opinion with myself? Do not forget to share this video out, because we have a lot of young women who are getting pregnant on a daily. I don't know what a man, well, I know what a man will tell you, Sha, but like how much the way the extent a man can go to get you on his bed, once it is done, like I said in one of the webinar we just finished, I was like, a man will first of all need you before he comes for you. So there's something he wants to get from you, there's something he needs you for. And once he gets to you, he takes that thing from you. And that's it. So if a man doesn't, a woman will first of all love you before she even needs you. But a man will need you first before he loves you. So please do not forget to share this video out to every young person there, young lady, young man there, to watch this. If you're not ready to become a father, don't do what fathers do. Don't do things that make people become fathers. Take responsibility for all of your actions. And I also want to give kudos to this man for agreeing. He owned up his responsibility. Yes, I did this. I am responsible for this, but I can't get married to her. And he made it so plain. So I believe if she's wise enough, she should just not force him to marry her. No. This is where we'll peg it today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see us in my next video. Do not forget to watch all other of our episodes on Hide My Identity and the episode we have on the Christian Girl Vibe Life and other content on this channel. I'm still Nnalue Ifeoma, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.